Hey everybody. It's been a while. Um, it's really kind of. I haven't streamed for a long time. I haven't made a video in a long time. Everything has not been done in a long time. Um, so much so actually that it's really weird to talk and get back in the swing of things. Not that I was ever really big or popular anyway, but um, hey, at least it's something. We're actually in the office art room. Um, I finally decided to get a 3D printer. It's been a weird experience. Um, More so for the fact that, you buy something and you expect it to just kind of work right off the bat. 3D printers don't work that way, apparently. I started out with a FDM printer. I shot a video before this, and I'm probably going to use that video as I'm talking over myself. But I started out with an FDM printer. Um, yeah, it was good, a good printer. I got the Neptune 4 Plus, not the Max, the Plus. Um, the first printing, the first print I did, as everybody does, I didn't do the tug, whatever it is. I didn't do the tugboat. I did the little Buddha here, and camera's not gonna fix on it, obviously, but there he is. This is uh, this is the first print I did on the printer there. You can see kind of like the lines. You may not be able to see it with this. I think my other footage has better qualities, so I'll take a look into that. But it's not bad. Um, it printed off very well at the beginning, much like everybody else's woes. It worked well from the start, and then later on, it didn't work as well anymore. Uh, why that is, I don't know. I honestly thought that I'm nerdy enough that I could figure it out. Clearly not. Um, Clearly not. I gave it my all. My primary reason for getting the 3D printer was to print minis. I wanted to also start my own hobby again, which was doing 3D modeling, sculpting, blah, blah, blah. Um, all the fun stuff. Uh, I wanted to test the printer to see how well it would do with miniatures. Um, I bought this this STL pack off of like a my mini factory, I think it was. Very nice models. I can't remember. I don't remember who printed it off, but I'll try to put the information down in the description. I wonder if I just like focus away from my face, what would happen? Do we focus? Does it autofocus? No. It has auto exposure. It does not have autofocus. I think I have better footage of this on my other camera, so insert B-roll here. The problem that I had with this, with that printer actually, was it had a lot of bearding. I couldn't figure out why. Was the filament wet? Was the printer extruder too hot? I tried printing out a temperature reader. It came out exactly the same as every layer came out exactly the same. So I didn't know how to read it. I don't know what the difference is. It was all bearded anyway, and then I tried that. I tried that. What do they call it again? The temperature? No, not the temperature tower. The retractor thing, whatever it is, to figure out what or why your printer is bearding or stringing or whatever the other things they call it are. Probably not very visible on here. I don't know how well you could actually see it, but it is bearding. There are some hairs on here. Yeah, I basically I tried everything that I could to fix the issue. Um, no avail. And also the quality that it gave for miniatures, I guess, was okay. Um, honestly, like it didn't give as much detail as I was hoping. The supports were much more difficult to take off. Um, the supports had issues where it melded onto the piece itself. Um, I just really wanted something that was plug and play, easy to go. Just put it in, set it up, and you're good. FDM printing was not that. If I wanted that, if I wanted the difficulty and the challenge, I'm just wrapping up some candy. If I wanted the difficulty and the challenge, I would sculpt it out of clay myself, which I don't have any issue doing. It's not my forte, I guess. I can do it. I do it. Not often, not well, but I can do it. Yeah, I can do it, sure. A lot of the things I wind up not liking, so I kind of destroy it anyway, but the point is, if I wanted to fight with a printer to try to get the settings right and not have a plug and play thing and just aggravate and figure out what was wrong with everything, I would have stuck with the FDM printer, but it just didn't give me the quality I wanted. The I don't have it here. Oh, I do have it. It should be over here. Uh, I'm in the middle of cleaning everything up, so which is another thing that this video is supposed to go off on. I don't have it actually. Okay, so the other issue with the FDM printer is I made some minis on Eldritch Foundry. And here's another. It's not going to be visible on this. I will try to do another B-roll on this piece as well. But from far away over here, you can probably see somewhere that there is a small design on here on the back, and it even says Eldritch Foundry down here. The problem is the FDM printer, when it wanted to print this specific mini, which I attempted to make separately, but it didn't really work out very well. I'll go into that later. But basically what it was trying to do is it was trying to write the Eldritch Foundry. Oh, there you go. You can actually see it now. I was trying to write the Eldritch Foundry information there, but one, the printer couldn't do it, and two, what it did was made the skirt and the brim first, which is totally fine. But then it, on the empty space on the bed itself, it attempted to start writing the Eldritch Foundry and put the logo on here. The FDM printer could not figure out how to do that, and I could not figure out for the life of me how to fix that. Um, Maybe if I think if I put supports, it probably would have done it. Because it's inset. This little piece is inset here. So what it was trying to do is build a layer on top of nothing, basically. So I don't even think I have that original print. But basically, what I wound up doing was every single time it finished that layer, every time I finished wanting to print that, it added another layer onto the base. So I paused it, and I got rid of all the small little pieces that it tried to print onto the air. Now that I realized what was happening, it took me this long to figure it out. It tried to print the letters onto the air, and there was nothing to support it onto, so it just did nothing. And the filament stuck to the printer head, and it just started dragging across the base and just destroyed the base. So basically what I wound up doing was pausing, removing all that gunk, starting again, pausing, starting again. So every single time I tried to lower every time I tried to lower and print the letters, I paused, removed, started again. It finished the brim layer of the base. Then it went back onto the layer of the letters. So I got rid of that, paused, got rid of it, blah, 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 ad infinitum until it made the bridge for the rest of the base to cap off the top. I think one of the solutions I had, and I had figured out, I'm pretty sure actually I do have that somewhere. I'll, again, B-roll. Um, One of the solutions that I figured out for that actually was to just open up the file in Blender, remove the lettering, and just fill the cap, and then just let it go. It worked. I couldn't, as much as I tried to lower the layer quality and do all of the things, none of it worked. Quality just wasn't there. It bearded everything. It was horrible. It was not good. So I decided to change to resin.